Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be all about my favourite autumn/fall products and the essentials that I use throughout the season. I have quite a mixture of things to show you, ranging from skincare to a bit of makeup and also homeware as well. So if you'd like to see which products are my favourites throughout the autumn season, then please keep on watching. Okay, I'm going to start with skincare, and I have a couple of different products from Sanctuary Spa. So the first one is the Sanctuary Spa 1 Minute Daily Glow Mask. I was actually recently invited to the launch of the Sanctuary Spa new skincare range about a month ago, and I was actually given these products, and honestly they are incredible. Now this one is a pre-shower illuminating treatment, and it has radiance boosting Kakadu Plum, brightening vitamin C and nutrient rich rosemary extract. It's suitable for all skin types, and it's also 100% natural fragrance. So basically the idea of this mask is that you put it on just before your shower or just before you wash your face in the morning or in the evening. I tend to use this in the morning because I find that it works really well for my skin, and it helps my makeup sit a lot nicer on my face and wear better throughout the day. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or if it's to do with this, but I've only really noticed this since I've started using this in the mornings, so I'm going to put it down to this, to be honest. So you only leave it on for a minute and then you can wash it off afterwards, and it just leaves your skin feeling really glowy and it feels very clean, and I just love how this makes my skin feel afterwards. It doesn't feel tight, it doesn't feel dry, it just looks refreshed and glowing, which is perfect for the dull autumn season. So I'll show you what it looks like inside. It's orange in colour and it's quite thick in the consistency. You put it onto your skin and it just sort of sinks into your skin, and it kind of feels a little bit like an oil. It just feels so nice on the skin. You don't need to leave it on longer than a minute. In fact, the lady that I met on the day of the event, she was talking us through the different products. She said you can leave it on for more than a minute, it's not going to cause any harm, but you're not going to notice any better results by leaving it on longer. You literally just need it on for that 1 minute. And it's also suitable for everyday use, which is the only face mask I really know of that can be used every day. So it's really good for your skin, and I've noticed a difference in my skin, like when I don't have makeup on, like when I take my makeup off in the evenings and stuff. I find like my skin just looks a lot nicer. I don't know if I'm just going through a nice skin phase at the minute or if it is these products combined, because I've really noticed a difference since I started using them. I haven't been paid or sponsored or anything to mention these products. I'm genuinely telling you because I honestly love them. This is like my first essential for autumn, and then combining that with the Daily Glow Radiance Tonic. This is a highly effective retexturing toner with 5% glycolic acid, brightening vitamin B3 and skin conditioning witch hazel. Again, it's suitable for all skin types, and it's 100% natural fragrance. It doesn't look like I've used an awful lot of this, to be honest, and that's because I haven't. You only need the tiniest amount and it goes such a long way. Just put a small amount onto a cotton pad, wipe it around your face and neck, and you're done. I find that this retexturizing toner really helps to brighten my skin, especially after using the mask. I tend to use this one in the mornings and this one in the evenings after I've cleansed. This really does help to brighten your skin and retexturize it and give it that glow that you really need throughout autumn. This also works as a gentle exfoliator for your skin as well, which is perfect for the colder months as your skin gets kind of dry, and it just works really well just to retexturize your skin and keep your skin looking really nice and glowy. So in terms of my current autumn skincare routine, these two are definitely a part of that. So the next skincare product I have is the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. I'm sure many of you have probably used these. They are very popular. I actually purchased this a couple of months ago from Superdrug. They had it on offer and they were cheaper than the ones that I normally buy. I normally use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost wipes, but they're like £4 or something, and they're not always on offer in Boots. So I went for these instead. These were like £1 something. I tried them honestly just for like a temporary thing, but I really have liked how these work on my skin. They're just a very basic cleansing wipe, but I find that it really works to bring off the majority of my makeup. It doesn't leave my skin feeling dry. They're quite wet to touch, the wipes, which is good because some makeup wipes I've used before, they're dry to take out of the packet and they're just not very good on your skin, and you're sort of pulling your skin around and it's just not good. But these have enough hydration in to remove the majority of my makeup, keep my skin feeling clean. And also I've noticed that even the ones near the bottom of the pack, as you can see I'm almost finished, but even the wipes at the bottom are still wet to touch. Whereas like other makeup wipes I've used before, you get to the bottom and they're just dry and nasty. These ones have actually lasted really well, and in fact I bought another 3 packets of them today from Superdrug because they're still on offer, and I just think that they're such good quality. Obviously simple skincare is suitable for sensitive skin. Now I don't really have sensitive skin, but you can never really go wrong with a sensitive product because you know it's not going to give you any harmful chemicals or anything nasty for your skin. So it brings off the majority of my makeup and it leaves a really nice base for me to then go in and cleanse my skin with a cleanser. But these are really nice wipes from Simple. Okay, next up I have the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleanser. I actually came across this in Boots a few months ago when I was looking for the Hydro Boost wipes that I mentioned before, and when I was looking at the range I saw that they had this cleanser, which is a no rinse formula. So basically it is a cleanser that you just apply onto your skin once you've taken off your makeup. So say I take my makeup off with these wipes, you go in with this after, and it just helps to make sure that your skin is really clean. So all you need to do is just put a little pump of this onto a cotton pad, just go around your face, and it just helps to bring off any last traces of makeup or dirt or oil that may have built up throughout the day, and you don't need to rinse it off, which is why I bought it. Because I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I go in with like my full cleansing routine at night, you know, your cleanser, toner, serum, moisturizer, all that, but sometimes I really can't be bothered, to be honest. So this is what I use after I wipe my makeup off if I can't really be bothered to get up and cleanse my skin properly, and I don't feel like I'm cheating myself or my skin. I feel like I'm actually still doing something good for my skin without putting too much effort in, which some nights is like a dream. But I do tend to use this more when it's cold because it just gives me that extra bit of hydration in my skin that I need after a day of being out in the cold weather. Like that's never going to help your skin. So just adding a bit more hydration into it through something as simple as this really does make the world of difference. It's the Hydro Boost Cleanser from Neutrogena. Still sticking with skincare, next up I have the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Oil Free Gel Cream. Now if you've seen my Sephora haul you will have seen this in there, and honestly since then I've used it pretty much every day. As you can see, I barely have any product left in it at all. I have like the tiniest amount at the bottom, which makes me sad because I really like this moisturizer. Now I have quite oily skin, and even though it does get oily you do still need to moisturize your skin. So this one I find, because it's oil free, works really well for me, especially under makeup. It sits on my skin really nice, it sinks in very quickly, it makes the perfect base for makeup, and also you're giving your skin that hydration that it really needs. Even if you have oily skin like myself, it still needs to be moisturized, but this just isn't adding any extra oils that you don't need. So that is the Kiehl's moisturizer. So next up I have the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Cocoa Body Scrub with Vitamin E. Now this is an exfoliating body scrub, which I love the smell of. I don't know if you've ever smelled any of the Palmer's Cocoa Butter range. It smells so good. I tend to use this in the shower once my fake tan is starting to come off, when it's starting to go a little bit patchy. Because it has vitamin E, it is really moisturizing for your skin. Being in the shower or the bath for a long time really can dry up your skin, so having a body scrub that actually moisturizes as well is like the perfect solution. So I use this all over my body just to help bring off my tan, and even if I don't have any tan on and I just want to exfoliate, this is still perfect because it just adds that moisture to your skin as well. This is my go-to body scrub for this time of year, especially with its moisturizing benefits. I find that it really helps to exfoliate my skin, make it nice and soft and smooth, and also helps to moisturize as well, which is perfect when your skin just feels a little bit dry this time of year. Next up is a fake tan that has literally changed my fake tan routine. Now a few months ago I was contacted by the lovely people at Australis, and they asked me if I would like to try out some of their new products. Now of course I said yes, because I'm always keen to try new products, especially fake tans. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you will know that I wear fake tan all year round. No matter what the weather, what the season, I will be wearing it. So when I was contacted to try the tan, I was so excited because it's something new. So this is the Australis Ultimate Dark Fake Tan for all skin tones. This one is the Marula Oil Tan, which is for superior hydration. Again, I just want to say that this isn't sponsored. I'm not being paid or haven't been asked to do this video or mention them in it. I just genuinely love this, and if you've seen any of my Instagram photos or anything from about July onwards, this is the tan that I've been wearing. I love it. Oh my goodness. This one is suitable for all skin tones. I wasn't sure how it would work on me purely because I am very fair skinned, but actually this is honestly the darkest tan that has ever worked on me, and I've tried so many different tans from Saint-Tropez, Bondi Sands, which this has now actually replaced as my favourite fake tanner, which I never thought would be possible, but this makes me darker, especially in one application, than Bondi Sands. This bottle was also 200ml, so you get quite a decent amount of product and it lasts a long time. This was sent to me around June, and it has almost all gone. I've used this pretty much week in, week out. Often I would go in with 2 layers. At the moment I've only got 1 layer on. You can't really see how well it looks on me at the minute. I don't know why. I think my soft boxes are washing me out, because it's so dark outside, I haven't got any natural daylight, so I've had to put my soft boxes up. They're making me look a lot paler on camera than I actually am. And what I love about this one is that it has marula oil in, which is for superior hydration. Again, throughout the autumn, your skin is going to get a lot drier than it was throughout the summer, and you're kind of like moisturizing your skin whilst fake tanning. And I honestly think that having the hydration in this tan does help to keep it on longer. I noticed that it does last about a week. If I lightly exfoliated every day and moisturized every day, it probably would last longer. But just having a couple of layers of this on will last me at least a week before it starts to go patchy, and it is really easy to get off as well. So I was sent the tan, and I was also sent a mitt as well. This has now become my favourite tanning mitt. Double-sided, it's velvet, it's quite thick. It's also lined inside to help keep the stained hands at bay. This mitt is really soft, it's quite thick as well. I've washed it quite a few times and it's still in like perfect condition, and the fact that it's so thick and soft really does help with the application process. I find that the tan goes on really nice, and for me it's never gone patchy. So these are my ultimate fake tan products. That is the Australis Ultimate Dark Tan with marula oil and their gorgeous tanning mitt as well. Next up I have a lipstick, and it is actually the one that I have on now. This is the Illamasqua lipstick in the shade Bang. If you saw the Illamasqua unboxing I did a few months ago, you will see that this was from that box. So this is what it looks like. Obviously I have it on as well. When I wear lipstick, I do tend to go for quite neutral tones, so this one works really well for me, and I love that it's a little bit darker than maybe the ones that I would usually go for. I find that that's perfect for autumn because that's the time you want to switch it up. I think it looks really, really nice without going too dark, but it also looks really nice and natural at the same time, and I think it's just such a nice lipstick, and it wears really nicely on the lips too. So that is from Illamasqua, and that is in the shade Bang. So I only have a couple more bits left to show you. The next one being these fake nails from Primark. Now I'll be honest with you, I don't normally wear fake nails. I've had shellac on my nails consistently for about 5 years. I don't know if that's bad or not. It doesn't look like I've even tried any of these out, but you get 24 nails in the pack, and obviously I've only needed to use 10. So you get quite a few spares. I have definitely tried these. In fact, if you haven't already seen it, if you watch my Kiehl Milano unboxing, which was 2 videos ago, I was wearing these nails whilst filming that. I will leave the link to the video in the description if you want to check it out and see what they look like on. Now honestly, these nails for the price are insanely good. Bearing in mind they cost just £1. I compare that to the prices that you would normally pay at a salon. £1. I wanted to try these out just to see what they were like, and also I wanted to save myself some money, especially as I was about to go to New York. So I thought, what better time to try the Primark nails? And at that point, you do get some nail adhesive glue that comes with these, but I chose to use an Elegant Touch, I think is the nail glue that I have, and I knew that that was stronger, and a lot of the reviews I'd read about these said that the glue was okay, but it wasn't amazing, and the nails did work a lot better with stronger nail glue. So I decided just to scrap the glue that came with them, and I went for the Elegant Touch glue, and they did not budge at all. I had them on for just over a week, and the only reason I took them off was because I was having them done for my holiday. Other than that, they would not budge. They didn't come loose, not even a little bit. I wasn't having to be careful with what I was touching. I was doing everything as normal. I went for the Naked shade just because I wasn't sure how well they were going to last, and if they were really bright and fancy, I didn't want it to be obvious if one like fell off during the middle of the day or something. So I went for quite a neutral shade just in case. And honestly, the only problem I had with them is that after about a week, these ones are a matte finish, so they have kind of like a coat over the top that makes them matte. It did start to peel off a little bit, so you saw like the shiny bit underneath, but after a week you probably would want to change them anyway. Now taking them off was fairly easy. I put them in an acetone nail polish remover, which I bought from Superdrug. It was like double strength or like pure acetone or something, and it pretty much just melted them off. It did kind of make them go a bit gooey, almost like a chewing gum texture. They were quite sticky, but once they came off, like, it was absolutely fine. I also found these really easy to apply. I thought they were going to be really fiddly. They're not at all. And I love that Primark has so many different styles, shapes, colours, and especially for this time of year, if you want to have something a bit more autumnal, there are so many different options. So they are the Primark False Nails. And last but not least, I have a candle. This is the Royal Horticultural Society Vanilla and Cinnamon Wax Lyrical Candle. I don't know about you, but cinnamon to me just screams autumn. It's such a typical autumnal smell. I'll be honest, I don't really like the taste for cinnamon, but I do like the smell. I don't know if that's really weird, but this vanilla and cinnamon scented candle is so nice, and I can just imagine lighting this on a dark and cold evening, especially now that the evenings are getting darker earlier. You can just light one of these and it'll make your whole room smell really autumnal. So I guess that's one thing to look forward to now that summer is over. I'm very excited to start lighting this one back up again. So this is just a vanilla and cinnamon fragrance candle. So that brings me to the end of my autumn/fall favourites video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give the video a thumbs up if you did, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'd also love to know what your favourite products are throughout autumn. So leave a comment down below and let me know what they are. I'd be really interested to see if we've included any of the same products, or if you think there's anything I've missed out on or need to go and try. Please let me know down below, because I am more than willing to have an excuse to go and try something new. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.